Are you about to say something?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry. Don't start the timer yet. Did you start it? Okay. Once it start, okay. In this past month, hundreds of people have died in a terrorist attack in Paris. Hundreds. By a Muslim terrorist group called ISIS. Now, I don't hate Muslims. And I'm sure there are Muslims out there who feel bad because not only are their religion being slandered through the mud, but now everyone is labeling them as terrorists. But they're still not giving up on their religion. So why are we doing this to feminism? Why are we giving up on feminism? Why are we letting the decisions of the few affect the many? I am a feminist. I don't hate men. I don't shave my armpits. Not because of feminism, I just don't like to. But that's just who I am. And feminism exists among us. You could be a feminist or an anti-feminist. You might know someone who's a feminist or anti-feminist. The point is, it is here. So we must learn about it. And my hope is that by the end of this speech, you will support and believe in the greatness of feminism, or at least understand it a bit more. So, first I'll explain the problems that feminism are facing. Then I will discuss the cause of these problems. And finally, I will propose solutions in order to strengthen and achieve the true goal of feminism. So the problems. So the first problem is the rejecting of the feminist label, and the second one is the stigmatizing feminism. So the difference between these two is stigmatizing is like rejecting, but to stigmatize is to not only reject, but to kind of dislike, to kind of give it a negative feel to it. So why are people rejecting feminism? People are rejecting feminism because of the ideals that they're seeing. People are afraid to say that they are a feminist because when you tell someone you're a feminist, they usually go, feminism? Because they see the news and they see these negative people doing the wrong ideals that feminism is trying to prove. And that's where you get stigmatization from, because people have now added this negative concept to feminism. So what's causing these exactly? The two causes are the extremists and bad publicity, and the second one is being uneducated. So extremists are people who claim to be feminists, but they completely do the incorrect ideals of feminism, or they take feminism too far by saying they hate men, they want to take power. This is not what feminism is about. Okay? We go far beyond being reasonable. Constructive criticism is dissecting any given woman's feminism, tearing it apart until there's nothing left. Roxane Gay, Bad Feminist, 2014. In this quote, Roxane Gay is saying how now modern feminists are attacking each other and dissecting it until they feel like they're not feminists anymore. They're ripping the label from them, and it's not fair. She calls herself a bad feminist because she likes feminine things, and people are rejecting that from her because she needs to be stronger. So she feels like she's not a feminist, and that's wrong because feminism is opportunity. If feminists believe that women have the right to make whatever choice she wants, then if she decides to be a housewife, she should be embraced and cheered on, not belittled. In this magazine article by Alexandria Letellier on the Chicago Tribune, March 20, 2013, she's explaining that there was a woman who chose to be a housewife, and she was belittled by the feminist community. Oh, why are you doing this? You should be out there getting a job. You're belittling yourself. You need to show more power. But this is also incorrect, because feminism, again, is opportunity. She decided this is what she wants for her life. Feminism is having the ability to make these choices. So by attacking her, they're showing the wrong ideals. And that's why you get the stigmatization from, because now she feels like though feminists are going to attack her. The next one is education, uneducated. Now, this is a Facebook page, Women Against Feminists, or Feminism. There are 35,000 people and rising that are saying they're against feminism. And one of the biggest things they said was, feminism is fighting a war that's already won. Feminism, I don't need feminism because feminism hate men and things like that. Saying that you don't need feminism because the battle is already won is like saying you don't need liberty because you already have freedom. You can't have freedom without liberty, and you can't have liberty without freedom. Just how you can't have equality without feminism, because that's what feminism is all about, equality. Here's another example. Shailene Woodley, a female celebrity who recently filmed Divergent, during an interview rejected feminism when asked because she, quote, loves men and raising women power takes away from men power. Michelle Mancher, LA Times, May 25, 2014. So in this quote, this famous actor, celebrity, they asked her, are you a feminist? And she said no. Why? Because she loves men, and that if she was a feminist, she would be trying to take away the power from men. This is incorrect, because true feminism is loving men to be equal, not above, equal. And we're not trying to take the power. We want the same power. They don't want to be belittled. All genders, not just female. Plus, she's a celebrity. So now we have children who admire her adopting the way she's thinking. She's teaching them the wrong ways of feminism. And that's how you get the extremists. But although these causes seem strong, there are solutions. What are these solutions? Good publicity and getting educated. Good publicity, an example of that would be this website. Good publicity is showing the people the true meaning of feminism. This website completely backs everything I've mentioned in more detail. They even go as far as to talk about the history of where it all began. It's a really good website, and they even took it a step farther, and they said the majority, they said that equality is not just for genders, but for all sexes. So even if you're not male, female, beyond that, and color. And the second thing is getting educated. Education is very important. You don't want to just adopt everything everyone else is saying. Then you just become like a copy. You want to get educated. You want to read books. You want to learn on your own and make sure that what you're saying are your own ideas. Just like you don't have to learn everything on the internet. Like you don't have to accept everything. You don't have to accept everything what others are saying. You can make your own ideas. That's what you should do. Get educated. So just to sum things up, I've explained that what the problems were: rejecting and stigmatization, the causes, which were extremists and uneducation, and the solution were good publicity and good education. So to make feminism strong again, we can't just accept that what it is now. We can't abandon feminism. We need to let the world see feminism for what it really is. Not the struggle for power or the hatred of men, but the equality for all races and sexes. Thank you.